basically we have the two most important ingredients: coconuts, which coconut milk, and then we have rice, of course, which is the fundamental life-giving ingredient, and then we have sugar, which is sweetness, desiccated coconut, which is going to go into the sweet. When you use desiccated coconut, remember always to freshen it up. And to freshen up desiccated coconut, you need a little bit of boiling water, which you have to sprinkle on top. Since it's very dry, we want it to liven up a bit. You have to put it boiling, otherwise it won't melt the fat, but not too much. We don't want it to become a porridge. We just want it for it to be able to swell, you see? This way we have given it a little bit of humidity, and it is actually, even you can see it, it's much more similar to the fresh coconut than it was before. All right? Now we have 2 cups of rice, but since we are making it silver and gold, I'm dividing the quantity. 2 cups of coconut milk for each cup of rice. We have the brown sugar for the golden rice, the white sugar for the white rice, and then we have some turmeric, which will be used to give the rice the golden color. Then we need some oil to be able to fry the rice. Now we're going to put in the rice. And as I said, we use a metal spoon, because if you use a wooden spoon, you will move the rice, of course, but you will also crush it, and you will not be able to grate it up from the bottom of the pan as it starts to stick. So we have to then grate and stir in a way that every side of each grain of rice is toasted evenly in the oil. So we put in the turmeric, we have put in the gold powder, so to say, and then we are now mixing it again. We put a pinch of salt, the rice is well toasted, and now we're going to put in the coconut milk. We put in the coconut milk, and we're going to bring it to the boil. It is boiling now, so we add the palm sugar, or rather, in this case, it's just cane sugar. We give it a turn and leave it gently to simmer for 15 minutes. Now the 15 minutes have passed, and it has steamed itself ready to receive the coconut, which I will put in, fluffing it up. We have the coconut, and then we will fluff it all up nicely, and then we are going to pour it into any type of container that will go into the oven. And we will then press it down, but not too hardly packed that it becomes a mass. And then we will sprinkle some toasted sesame seeds on top. Now, having put the golden rice in the oven, we're going to do the same thing with the silver rice. So you see, the silver rice is white, like silver, and we're going to put the coconut into it. We will fluff it up just the same way as I did for the gold rice. And then we are going to put it into the ready for the oven. And there we are. And they stay for about 15 or 20 minutes, just until it becomes golden. Well, we have now baked our gold and our silver, and it is ready to be served. And since this is a very special occasion, we are obviously going to send the very first product of what we have done to the monastery. Because this is a charming habit which is typically Burmese, that the first spoonful, whatever is cooked for the first time, goes to the monks. And for that very special ceremony, we have the very special containers. So we are now going to cut the gold, and we are going to lay it on a plate. A nice neat cut. And then we are going to cut the silver, the width. Well, we have come to the end of our journey, and our efforts of making this Shwe tame and way tame, it is now ready to go to the monastery, where we hope and our wishes are that this act of merit is divided and condivided by everybody all over the world. So may I say, Pongji Base, Ateshi Base, and the Ashin Lo Baking Base.